Ladies and gents and everyone in between, welcome to PlayerTwoFirst. You're Player 2 and we're Player 1. Welcome back everyone to Chapter 19 of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance here on PlayerTwoFirst's channel. Ike and company have just entered Daein, but we've gotten a lot of other things that have been suspiciously behind the scenes going on. We saw a scene with Ashnard and the Black Knight, we've seen a scene with Nasir and Soren. What all is happening behind the scenes? Princess Elincia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marches to Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Daein's border. Manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers, it was long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Daein's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Daein. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. I feel like that's not how history works. Like, yeah, when you take over a country, like that's like a big. They'd be like, that's like this is like slowing. They're like, nah, like let's reel that back. Yeah, like wait a sec. Ah, the vague Daein border space that we're in now. Yes. Yes. I haven't used this voice in a while.
Nysala! King Nysala of Kilvas! I would speak with you now.
Oh, if it isn't General Petrine. What brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks?
I have no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Tor Garen?
Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case.
Bah! Kayashe, you worthless dog! Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proved how useless he was.
Well, surely it's not the General's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Tor Garen was impregnable. And yet, he was defeated. I'd say someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you?
What was that? Do you dare to insult Daein?
I just completely misread that punctuation.
Do you dare to insult Daein, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less.
Insult Daein? Never. Come now, General Petrine, I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I will be taking the field myself.
Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance.
General Petrine, Kilvas will always stand at Daein's side. As long as we receive our payment, of course.
If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here.
Yes.
Work with King Kilvas to put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups. Or else.
Leave it to me, General.
I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvas. You must finish them and do so quickly. Are we clear? I am sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords.
And the remaining portion of my fee.
Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done.
As long as we're clear on that point, then everything's settled. Well then, I'm off.
Dog's breath! Even by half-breed standards, these crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch.
Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle.
Rolf.
Oh my god, my throat. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. I'm pretty sure I got her voice worse and worse, like throughout it, as I was doing it. At the beginning, I like didn't hurt at all, and then by the end, I'm like, ow, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Yes. Got a break. Where are those barracks anyway? I'm not sure. How do these guys know where to go without getting lost? Moving from one camp to the next every day, never resting, bad food. Oh, it's got me all worked up. It's a war. There ain't nothing you can do. We just have to get used to it. I guess you're right. You and I were strangers to war before. I know. That's why I don't quite understand what passes for normal around here. I tell ya, it sure was tough when I first volunteered. For one thing, we militiamen are nothing but a bunch of farmers and villagers. We had courage and determination to spare, but we sure lacked talent. I know what you mean, Brom. There weren't even enough gear for us. They gave me a bow and told me to share it with another gal. I thought she could use a bow when she said that. But neither one of us knew how to use it anyhow. Yup, I hear you well. The war broke out so suddenly, the only decent training we got was how to stand for roll call. Every time we marched, people got lost or strayed or fled. We were losing soldiers before we even saw the enemy. That's why I don't feel bad about being taken prisoner. But this army is real good compared to my last one. Well, what did you expect? We're in a real army now. Horse feathers, where are those barracks? Oh, enough walking, my feet hurt, and my back is sore. Let's just ask someone. Ask someone? Fine, you do it. What's wrong? I'm not used to talking with city folk. What are you afraid of? Just talk like you always do. Oh no, I'm a country girl. They're all set to laughing. Oh. You're right.
Oh God, why are the two hardest voices for me?
Bye, see you later.
Yep. Oh, missed. Watch your step. It's slippery.
Whoa!
Missed.
Ow! I landed right on my butt. The snow's cold.
Be careful.
Alrighty. Hey, watch, Jill. I'm gonna make a snow angel. Whee!
It must be nice to be so cheerful. It's you.
Jill,
Yep. Who's there?
it's me.
Captain Har. But this is an enemy camp.
I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared at Toha. I figured you were off chasing after the Crimeans. I never imagined that you would join up with them.
At first I was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and coming into contact with Laguz has shown me what a fool I've been.
Laguz? I never thought I would hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you've had some good experiences with this happy little band.
I knew that if anyone would understand, it would be you, Captain.
So you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. That's very, very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General Shehuram before long.
Causing trouble for my father was never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I will face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high.
So you're determined to see this through?
I am.
So be it. Then there's nothing left to be said. Farewell. The next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Prepare yourself, and get some rest. You know how important it is.
Ike, can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I've never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went and found you. What should we do? Whatever they're talking about, it sure looks serious.
Jill trained in the Daein army. Fighting against her countrymen will be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is.
I don't care what happens. You can't let her fight against her own father. All right, Ike?
Might not be a bad idea to just keep her at base camp. Just while we're in Daein. What do you think, guys? Oh my God, these voices, these are like the worst possible. What do you think, guys? Are we going to be able to perform the new special attack?
I think we might. I was looking through some old scrolls on fighting techniques and I found one that looks perfect.
Awesome, nice work.
What is it? What is it? Come on, tell us how it works. Well, if we want to learn it, there are some things we'll have to do.
Aw, dang. I hope it's not all technical, because I won't be able to keep up. Just summarize it, will ya?
I can do that. All right. The most important thing is we all have to use the same weapon. So, if all 3 of us can use a bow, that'll be one problem out of the way.
A bow? You and I have to use bows?
Boyd, are you even listening to me? Yes, we all have to use the same weapon. That's part of the deal.
Crud. Nothing we can do about it, I guess. You better not slow us down, Ralph, you little brat.
Stop calling me a brat! I'm a better archer than you. If anyone slows us down, it'll be you, Boyd.
What did you say? I'm gonna...
Knock it off, Boyd. Your skills with a bow aren't as polished as Rolf's. Anyone can see that. Which means that even if Rolf has some natural skill, whoever taught him the fundamentals was an expert archer.
Yeah, I know. But he just keeps blabbering this nonsense about how he taught himself.
I did teach myself. I'm a prodigy. Well, judging by your stance and the way you hold the bow, I think we all know the real story.
Huh? What is it? What real story?
Oscar, no! Shh! The story that Rolf's lucky to have a genius like me for a brother, that's what.
Aw, stop messing around. This is getting stupid.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? 3 of you have been huddled up here for a while now. What are you scheming? Shh, hi, Ike.
Scheming is such an ugly word. We're just... Oh, hey, Ike, we're working on the special man... Yeah, I forgot something. Oh, I gotta go.
Sorry about that, Ike. He's been acting a bit odd these days.
Really? Seems to me that you're the odd one in the bunch.
Sure, alright. Do us a favor, though, and make sure the 3 of us are all in the next battle.
Sure, I guess that's fine. But why?
Well, it's a surprise, that's all. We'll show you later. I'm sure you'll like it. Come on. You can't just be standing around all day. Let's go. Oscar, Rolf.
Special man? Man. Mandolin? Manicotti? Manifesto? Oh, who cares?
I'll take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over.
That sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly?
Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know. They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Sheesh. Can't you, Bjork, tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation?
Oh, I was supposed to laugh, wasn't I? Sorry about that.
Oh my. Such sincerity. This is unexpected. It looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances for victory?
We're still at an extreme disadvantage.
What? That's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever gonna show my face in Phoenicius again?
We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Daein that I need to find, and I will be the last thing that he sees.
Haha! Well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'd love to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch.
Hey, you hatched from eggs? Eh?
I was speaking figuratively, you know, like a metaphor? We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta warm up the old wings before battle, or who knows what might happen.
I figured that the egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea it ever really happened. Bird tribes. Go figure. Excuse me. You have a moment.
Oh, General Ike. What is it?
Nothing really. Just thought I'd say hello.
That's considerate.
Your king is very generous, isn't he? It's not like... And it's not just Rayson I'm talking about. He left us his 2 retainers as well.
How do we pertain to the king's generosity?
I guess it's because Rayson kept apologizing. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something?
I don't know. But I know that the king can survive without our help.
That's true. That's pretty amazing. I've been given the title of Lord, but I still can't run this army on my own. Titania and Soren handle all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos.
Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos.
He's really trusted, isn't he?
That's natural. In Lagoo society, the strongest become king. Unlike the Bjork, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry. Perhaps that was improper.
No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense.
When we face Benyon troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching.
It's true. No matter how strong the individuals are, that strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. An army's power comes from leadership and management. It's good to remember. Thanks. All right. We'll be right back, guys.
Here we go. I was like, what?
So subtle.
Saturating problem. Like, wait.
So, General, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Daein, but there are some crows from Kilvas as well.
More than our last fight.
Yeah, there's a lot. But the most troubling thing is that King Kilvas is with them.
The Crow King himself is cooperating with Daein?
Yep. And compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully.
An entire unit under the command of King Kilvas? I think that bodes ill for us.
The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them.
Kilvas soldiers, As fellow bird tribe Lagoose, what can you tell us about them?
Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds.
We're not partial to the crows.
As you know, we are outmanned by the Daein troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Well, I suppose I could go meet with King Kilvas if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though.
If you like, we will try. But don't expect anything to come of it.
No matter the circumstance, I will never again speak to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare.
You're right. Come on, let's get moving.
Okay, so this chapter, it's all well and good that we have all these super cool class change units who are all really strong and great, and bye. A couple of you.
Yeah, we need to get rid of 2 so we can bring Racin and Janaf.
Am I gonna go Janaf over Elky?
Yeah, Janaf transforms first.
Well, I mean, I could also just
Well, true. But then his stats are lower.
yeah, okay.
Well, then in that case, which of Janaf or Elky have better stats? Where's Elky? Oh, there it is. 15, 12, 14.
Well, now he's transformed.
Right.
We'll just go with Janaf.
Fine.
Easy. And we do need racing in this chapter. For one very specific purpose, so.
Yep.
Actually.
I mean, while we're at it, we're gonna use him. But...
More of a, like, just in case kind of thing than anything else, but I should probably reposition everybody.
Do you think that's better for him to have than the full guard? Dealing with Ballista?
I want Marsha to have the full guard so she can go run at the Ballista.
Right, okay.
First thing.
Cool. I'm game.
Or Jill. Could be either Marsha or Jill. Marsha?
Morsha.
Marsha. Okay. Let's get this started.
Right.
Sir, the Crimean army has arrived!
I hope they are prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place.
Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Benyon. I've even heard they have a betrayer in their midst. And yet still they march on. What an odd group. But as long as Kilvas stands at the side of Daein, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky.
It appears the enemy has spotted us.
Well, a group this large is hard to miss.
How will you proceed?
No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard.
I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you're at a disadvantage.
Yes, I've heard about the ravens, but even so, it's not if we can turn tail and run away.
Now that I think of it, King Kilvas and Prince Rayson used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king?
He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Nysala was responsible for Rayson's capture at the hands of Duke Tennis. I can't really blame him.
And the Hawks. They too are of the bird tribes. Surely some connection can be found there.
They weren't very excited about the suggestion.
You could command them to do it.
There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please.
That is so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and...
Maybe so, but I can only do things I know the best I know how. My own way. Come, it's time to go.
And here we go.
Yup, so there's things to think about in this chapter.
For sure. Have we seen Ballista before?
No?
So a ballista is something that someone who can use a bow can go into and shoot real far in the direction that it's pointing. It is treated as an arrow to those who take bonus damage from arrows, such as Marcia or Jill or Janeth or Rayson. But since we gave Marcia the full guard, we don't have any reservations having her charge in to take down the ballista folk. Jill, Janeth, and especially Rayson will stay as far as humanly possible, as Bjork and Laguzli possible, from the ballista range, because holy heck. But as you can see, Rayson's Galder can allow someone to move twice.
You two are not a problem. Very complicated.
Am I correct in assuming that there's bonus experience for not killing any crows?
Yes, a bunch, and we are getting it if we can.
Yeah. Do I damnedest. There he is.
There he is. So it is a risk to put Marcia out there anyway. I mean, she still has... Her defense is still very questionable, just from an actual stat standpoint, even if she's not taking bonus damage. Because she is going to be taking fire from all sorts of sources. Theoretically, she will be strong enough to kill a ballista and then be healed every turn for a little while. But... that doesn't make it, like, very easy.
Make sure Nysala can't reach her, so you can go pretty far. Perfect. Perfect. Not perfect.
That's not what we wanted to see.
Now, as you can imagine, since a ballista is just kind of a platform, other bow users can take the place of someone who was previously operating a ballista.
Not mounted bow users.
Correct.
Mounted bowmen cannot use a ballista. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wanted that dude dead, so I think I'm gonna send Oscar over there to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because it's just hard to... I did not know he could get that on a bow.
So, yeah. You can get it on, it's your own skill. So whatever weapon you use, you can do it.
Oh. This was a little further, but...
Also, ballista only work in the direction that they're facing. So if you look at the ballistas, there's no range behind them.
Does have to get into Nysala's range.
Yes.
To move, and it has to be soon.
Okay. Gatry.
I don't think Gatry can make it easily.
He does have a lot of move. But
He does actually have a lot of move, but it's...
I mean, it's Janef or Jill, I guess, but...
Janef won't survive. That's the problem. It's like... Whoever it is just a crapshoot whether they're even going to survive the hit.
Yeah.
Marsha
Oscar and Ike, I guess.
Marsha should be okay. She's at full.
Right.
Like, it might have been good to draw him down here last turn.
Yeah.
And she will be at full, so it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Swordsman.
Bye, crows.
Well, they're gonna transform soon, and I have to, like... I can't, like, have that, so...
Right.
His thing is... He has the skill Vortex, which allows him to use his beak as if it was a 2-range weapon.
And with bonus damage that wind does.
Yes, so he's got 39 attack and 34 speed.
Which is a lot. That's a lot.
39 minus 11. Times
28
2.
is more than 33.
Yes. 39 minus... Well, then he'll do magic damage, so he'll use the resistance.
Right. What's his hit?
Who's?
I saw this.
Great.
169.
So guaranteed hit on both of those.
Jeez.
19. Takes 20.
Well, no, because resistance.
You're right. He'll swing with resistance. No, he won't if we have him have a bow equipped. He'll swing,
Oh, okay.
but 20 times 2 still kills Oscar. He doesn't kill Ike. Yes,
Okay.
he does. With resistance, he does.
Right.
How do I usually do this?
I don't know.
Someone usually can take a hit. Because he'll attack anybody he sees. The first turn, I think.
I mean, Raisin's resistance is pretty high. Although his HP is low. 19 times 2 is definitely more than Raisin's. Yeah.
Someone can usually survive the hit. But Ike also has 97 avoid.
Oh, wait. Give someone... Oh, never mind. I
What?
was gonna say, if any of our flyers were the ones who were gonna potentially... No, because it was Oscar who could survive it, but he has 40, which 20 times 2 is exactly that.
It might be lower. It might use his magic if he's doing
Oh,
magical damage.
you're right. So let's go for it.
Which Marsha would be fine.
Try it. That's all we can do.
Yep.
All we can do is try.
Should be the very, very border of his range. Which
And
is
we hope it is not the very border.
Oh, you're kidding.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah, he's gonna attack. I can't leave her there like that. But I don't have a choice now.
I mean, let's see what happens. He might say, oh, you're a flyer, I'll use wind magic thing.
That's true. He might be dumb. He might be wrong.
Yeah.
Dang it, Soren!
Not upping.
Now's not the time for that.
Tilt down a little.
Is that good enough?
That's 38.
Wait, what? Tilt down what?
Oh, yes. That should be good enough.
What is tipping you off that it needs to be tilted down?
When it goes into battle, it tilts to whatever the preferred battle angle is.
And that's bad.
It's just minorly irritating.
I don't even notice it. If you don't, even when you bring it up, I don't even notice it.
Oh. Sorry.
Boy.
Alright, there we go. Yes. Go Brom. Definitely important.
Could make the difference. Yeah. Because these guys are coming soon too.
Yeah, I think 2 more turns.
I don't think the bowman has a longbow. Oh, but that's not a good spot for... Well, that's fine. I can protect him. It's not a longbow, right? It's the... Oh, that's even better. Wait a second. I think I'll just kill him.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even need the stats like right now either, so...
We're doing a little bit.
Yeah, we will need the stats soon. He's gonna change, and then he's gonna kill himself. Most likely.
Yeah.
Janaf might not kill him.
Why not?
I'll put him in front of Soren anyway. Although Soren was gonna move, so it didn't really matter.
This is stressful.
Here we go!
Oh.
That's fine.
Cool.
Don't show anybody the footage. Just kidding. We're not recording all of it. They'll never know. We were experimenting.
Yeah.
We're still experimenting. For some reason, this chapter, I always do it, and then I'm always like, how did I do that? What?
Can Jill take a bow?
Hope so, because I just didn't think about it.
Great.
I would assume 1.
Great.
Or that.
Or that.
We take those.
We definitely do. Heh.
Yeah, well, he's staying next to Ike, so.
Yeah. Heh. Whew. Moment of truth.
Oh ho, black wings. Among human, these are considered bad omens, are they not? Then take these omens as fact and let them herald you into the afterlife.
Please be magic.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. Golly. Thank god she's holding the full guard too. Yes.
Okay, you two.
Although this could be trouble because the Wyvern Riders... Well, you have to talk to... Oh, right, okay. Then he'll talk to Rayson.
Yeah.
Great, so you don't have to worry about putting Rayson.
King Kilvas, you egg-stealing snake. One of Tabarn's flock, eh? You are his eyes, if I'm not mistaken. It's not enough that you sold the White Prince to humans, now you're fighting against Lagoos? You hawks rescued Rayson, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? I'd like you to repeat those words to the prince's face. Rayson is here. Here? Why? He supports the Crimean army. The Bjork leading this army helped him to escape Serenus Forest. Helped him? Are you saying a human came to the aid of Rayson, a Lagoos? Yes, and he rescued Princess Leanne too. Leanne is alive. Don't play the fool. You know the life of the forest is returned. That was their power at work. I see. So that's how the forest. Of course. Listen up, Crow. You need to fly over there and talk to the prince. If you don't do it, I'm gonna know that you really are the enemy and report that back to King Tabarn. Think it over. Yes, what to do? I thought he could move. Well,
Shucks.
he's gonna get hit by a wyvern rider. He should be fine. I mean,
You
he's...
can also rescue him. What does Insight do, real quick?
It just makes him have
Right,
better
okay.
hit, yeah. Whatever, he'll be fine. He can take any one hit.
Sure.
It transformed Lagoose, like, let's be real.
Sure.
30% chance to crit. Good try. I'm okay with it, though. Good.
Good, good. This is good. This is what we like. Gotta try to do the thing this time. This level.
I can do it, yeah, well, but... okay. Not this turn, though.
Right.
Because Rolf's in the wrong place. Boyd was far away. That's a bad spot for him. Because then you can't talk to him. You need to talk to him.
Well, Marsha can move. Rayson can Galder Janef, and then Janef can move out of the Wyvern's range.
True.
Strategy.
We have it.
Between the two of us, someone's got some.
Poke. Whap. Oh, I did not realize my she was at.
Oh, jeez.
She's good. She's good.
Oh, yeah, she's good. I was like, what are you... I know what you're talking about.
She's good.
Wow, there you go.
Marsha's my favorite character. Like a lot. She's good.
Oh, it's drivable. Alright, take out that bow. Nice.
And the one real threat remaining on the map is the other ballista.
Right.
Marsha's gonna go deal with, so.
Which is so fine now that friggin' Nysala is...
handled.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna use the Lagoose bow. Yeah.
Janef has done all he needed to do for this chapter.
Yeah.
Rayson has not done all he needed to do for this chapter. Just keep hacking away at each other.
Yeah.
Alright.
Perfect. Oh,
Wow.
Soul is so cool. Boom.
Probably could use the axe there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't have killed, but this didn't kill
Sure,
anyway,
but
so.
yeah, we need to start racking up that weapon level.
Okay, we're good. Rayson! Hey, Rayson, look at you! You look sharp, kid. Go away. Oh, so you can talk. You! How dare you show your face to me? Well, I have been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason. Begone! My ears are closed to you. Rayson, we're friends, are we not? Oh, yes. Friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me to that wretched sack of lard. I didn't really sell you. Besides, I planned on rescuing you right away. You were just impatient and flew away on your own, so are you blaming me? No, no. Well, maybe. I mean, it was I who was wrong, in the wrong, on all accounts. No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth those ruffled feathers, all right? Daein is alive. Yes, Tabarn's attendant told me. That's wonderful news. When he sees her face, I'm sure King Larazia will begin to feel better at once. Things are really looking up, aren't they, Rayson? I suppose that if you hadn't deceived me and taken me into the forest, we might not have discovered her. So I will forgive you. Just this once. Raisin! Oh, that's with conditions. Will you accept them? What are they? Pull your troops from this battle. Now. And never again enter into combat against your fellow Lagoos. Oh, come now, Raisin. That's asking too much. What will you do then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army to which I'm in service? Very well. You win, Raisin. I'll leave, and I'll take my soldiers with me. Yet I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider after all. Very well. So we're friends again? Come to Kilvas for a visit, will you? Nailuki will be so pleased. I'll do that. When this war is over, Leanne and I will both come. Oh, and as for Tibarn, I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry. Thank you. Farewell, and watch yourself. This is war, you know. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you. Call it an I'm sorry present. Eh? What's this supposed to be? It's a human trinket. It's called a night ring? Something made by Bjork? Don't make such a disgusted face. I tried it and it proved to be quite useful. Understood. I'll take it for now. Don't get killed, Raisin. If anything were to happen to you, Nailuki would never let me hear the end of it. Naisala. Thank you. So that is... Show. Listen to me, Darkwings. We of Kilvas are leaving. Turn at once and head for home. Uh-oh. Please don't kill them. You're dead. Oh, wow.
Nice. Okay.
If none of the ravens have died when Naisala talks to Raisin, you get the Night Ring. The Night Ring is an incredibly powerful item. And now what the ravens are gonna do is fly right at my army, apparently. They're gonna leave the map, and if they all escape without dying, which is easier said than done, okay, you need to, I don't understand. Well, I mean, I guess you're in other now, so...
Oh yeah, there you go.
Just in case something terrible happens to you, let's just do that. At the end of this chapter, if they all survive, then you get like a bajillion million bonus experience for it, so that's what we're trying to do here. And...
Is Marsha at full health?
Yeah, well, close to it.
Sure.
Oh, that should be Braum.
Yep. Oops. Oh well.
Oh well. Hot dog. Literally everybody's like totally healed right now. This went so much better than the first time.
Yes.
I kinda wanna keep you preoccupied. Where's Jill? Way too far. Never too far with Racing in the field.
That's right. Heh.
So the Night Ring allows any unit that's holding it, that's equipping it, to act as though they are a mounted unit. And mounted units have that special ability to move after they've taken an action. So you can give any unit the ability to do that. Which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
What is your resistance? Poor. I don't know if this is his range or not, but I can do that.
What are you on the edge of?
Ranges. We're gonna see if it's the range I think it is.
Well, we can check right now.
Nope.
Before you finish moving everything.
Nope. It doesn't really matter. Those two are gonna be fine wherever they are.
Okay.
And I don't, oh shoot, no, that's too far. It's not too far.
Kilvas betrayed us.
I think abandon would be more accurate, but...
Idiot. It's the same thing. Ah, accursed subhumans. We should never have trusted them.
I know I picked it, but I don't like it.
Huh? Just one?
Jeez.
Okay, fine.
Great. We good. We good. Fine.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you kidding me?
What are you doing? Weird that they're green crows.
What?
Not black crows. Axe.
You're especially frightening.
Ah. Right. Heck.
That spinning of the javelin was dope. Wow.
Hey!
That'll work.
Jill. Has Jill class changed?
Yeah.
Right, because she can use an axe. Yeah, duh. Okay. Come on, Dan.
Yeah. I am on the edge of your range. You didn't charge. I thought you moved. Pretty sure you moved. Anywho. Get dead, son.
Yeah.
Oh, Marsha.
Get weighted. Shove him.
What?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Rolf with his ridiculous defense. He's not.
What do you mean?
Oh!
He's class changed, or he's transformed.
I didn't. Okay. I did not know that.
Is it to be boss? It is to be boss.
Aha.
Boss is really strong, though.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're just gonna make a wall for now, I guess.
Great. I love that Rolf is on the front lines.
I think the only person that can hit you from there is the sword. Maybe the bow. You should be able to take one hit from a bow.
Yeah. Probably. Although if he gets the strength level up, then we know that he cannot take a hit from a bow.
Sure.
Why not?
Experience is experience is experience.
Yeah.
And when you're at level 20 and that close to class changing, that's one way to do it. The
This
strangest,
is arguably the most exciting class change.
strangest class change of them all, in my opinion.
Yeah. Someone had their Wheaties. Oh, I love it. This is great. Where did it come from? I don't know, but I don't care. So yes, Mist is a Valkyrie now, which means that her movement is greatly increased.
Yes.
She has magic up the wazoo, and she will now be able to use swords.
But the same issue arises that arose when the sages were involved.
Yes.
In that her strength it's 8, so it's better than Sorin. But
That's still only an attack of 13. So it's not going to do much damage. We do have a strategy though, so
yes.
don't worry, sit tight.
It'll come. She'll find her way.
Hehehe. Wait, what? Why is Soren going to be attacked with a sword and not take any damage?
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Oh, rough. Rough life.
Okay. His crit chances are terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, shoot him.
What?
Oh, right. Marsha is mounted and doesn't use arrows. This is a hard chapter. Even after the crows are gone, this whole nonsense is tricky.
I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
More as a curiosity than anything else.
Okay.
Alright. Sure.
Fine. Oh. Oh, I got excited for a second.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance?
All right, here we go. Triangle attack.
Oh. What is his thing?
It's a death.
Oh, it's a dash. Wow. That was sweet.
So that's the attack that Boyd, Rolf, and Oscar have been talking about for like 10 chapters. Yeah, let's get the crap out of there. Are we not gonna bother with anyone else?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Hey, oh no!
That's 38. And she missed anyway. But she can kill him with the sword next time.
Next time?
Oh, yeah, I think I have to wait till next turn.
Yeah, I would just... Oh, well, okay, I mean, that's useless. Oh, yes, do that.
Working on it. Working on the next time. She could survive a crit.
She can. Don't do it, though. Well, not yet. Ah, yes. Heh.
Oh, okay. So we gave
That
Ike a
was
special
sick.
power too.
Yes. Ike has, which you may recognize depending on the games you've played, Ether.
Yep.
Ether is what he got from the occult scroll, and oh. Yes. And it is consecutive attacks of soul, which gives you back HP equal to the HP that you deal, and Luna, which halves enemy defense before hitting them. So it's pretty great.
It's a really good thing for him to have.
Oh golly. Oh jeez. Oh,
It's so close to worth it.
Oh, you're so right. Oh no. Oh, I wouldn't. I don't want to.
I'll do it.
Oh, this late. No. Oh. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh
I'm
no.
gonna leave it up to a 69% chance.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh wait, move Nephany close.
What?
Well, I mean, what's their support? It can't hurt to have the support going. Yeah, so move Nephany close so that he can get her effect.
But then I can't use her.
Is she the only one left?
Soren can do it.
And Soren can kill.
I think Soren can kill. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
74%.
Oh no. Oh no.
The shame.
Oh my goodness.
But he level 20. That's our last not class changed unit. He's at level 20 now. That's it. I mean, okay.
I mean, that's max defense, I think.
It is max defense. 20 is a cap for every stat except luck and HP. When you're pre-class change. We won. Somehow.
It's because you did an excellent job of driving off the ravens.
Yeah, if we'd continued to fight them, we would have suffered more casualties than this. I must extend thanks to Racin.
My Lord Ike, I'm pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you?
Princess Alencia, I'm fine. I'm unharmed.
Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Elencia, would you join us as well? Please join me in that building. What could it be?
Let's go see.
This is
Holy.
incredible, no? It's gold. All of it.
Daein must be filthy rich. There's so much. It doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it?
It's the spoils of war. So naturally, it's ours.
In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright?
That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing?
It's a private matter.
I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry. My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so please.
No. If I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than...
You won't borrow it, you'll accept it, and in good faith. The remainder will give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Elencia? Yes, of course. Didn't say we got a buttload. We did. General Petrine? Please, General. I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you...
I already heard you, dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion. Someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kilvas? But if you want to make an enemy of Daein, then so be it. Once Gali is fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still there? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you?
No, ma'am. No, never. Not at all. I beg your pardon. So sorry, I'll be going now.
Dog's breath. I need something. A brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head.
You wanted to see me?
You've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised.
Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it.
Aren't you going to count it?
There's no need. I'll trust you.
Alright. Then I'll take what was promised. The report you wrote for my father.
There isn't one.
What?
There is no report. Never was.
You lied to me. You exploited my need to know more about my father.
There is something I must tell you. However, it could not be written down. It is too great a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself.
Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for?
The gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were.
Get started. I want to hear it all.
I've spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time. I've remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job.
What was it?
If Grail were ever to go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life.
What?
Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job.
Berserk? What are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father?
Because of Laron's medallion.
What medallion? What are you talking about?
The medallion your sister carries.
Huh? That old bronze thing. I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more?
Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though, and what I discovered surprised me.
Tell me.
Laron was one of the Heron clan, an ancestor of our Prince Rayson, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long, long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein.
An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you?
Unfortunately, I'm not. And I've no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I do know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it, just thinking about it gives me chills.
I'm finding all of this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Mists to carry it around? It doesn't make any sense.
It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it?
No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again.
Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness.
So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk.
That's right. Bjork and Laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there is no difference between us. It is the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day, after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him. 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors. Those who had taken him in, concealed his identity, and called him friend. He slew them one by one until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled into the street.
My father killed my mother? No, that can't be.
It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me, you, if either of us touched it, I'm certain that we both would have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seems he'd heard rumors of me some time before. He said that he had need of someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Daein's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him.
But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind?
Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he could not wield a sword again. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. And even then, he was still far stronger than most men.
I don't know what to say.
That is Grail's secret, as I know it. I now entrust to you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it.
As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean?
He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be.
So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion. If I can do that, everything will be alright?
I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else.
I understand.
Oh. One last thing.
What is it?
Do you want to hire me? In the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say?
Notably, this is the point in the game in which you decide if you want Volk to class change. He also is another one of those characters that will not class change upon hitting level 20, but instead the story-based part right here. Please.
Interestingly, thieves in this game don't have a second class. Soth, if you level him up to 20 to 21, well, you can't level him up to 21 because he doesn't have a second class. Volk, being a thief, appears to be the same way. However, Volk as a person's second class, that's a wise decision. And in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity.
Huh? We haven't had enough class changes today.
Ah,
Those were all that yesterday.
that's right. Obviously, we didn't really level him up that much, so his stats are nothing to write home about. But he's second class now. I'm not really a thief. I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take on any job you've got, no matter how dirty.
Now, as an assassin, Volk gets a special ability, or he can get a special ability, called Lethality, which just allows him to one-shot any unit, completely regardless of strength, speed, skill, luck, any stat, just you're dead. Max HP to dead. It triggers sometimes, randomly. It's a pretty fun skill. So if you ever wanted to play this game, I would encourage you to obviously level up Volk to 20 before you get to this point in the game, and give him lethality and just let him run free, because it's based on his skill as a percentage, I think, and his skill is incredibly high, and it's just hilarious. Because they'll just be like, oh my god, this thing's gonna kill me. Never mind. It's dead. Father. Mother. Oh, why?
All right. What a way to finish off that chapter.
Yeah, we were entrusted with a secret.
We sure were.
But now we understand how all this stuff is starting to shape up. Kilvas has left Daein's side and in favor of leaving the war basically out of their hands at this point. Meanwhile, the hawks, the herons, and the beasts are all getting involved at this point on the side of the Crimean Liberation Army, which has continued to march into Daein with great success. We have a long journey ahead of us. Petrine stands in our way. She did not take the field today. Ashnard is at large still. So we're going to keep going. Keep seeing what Ike and his band of ragtag sellswords can pull off in this miracle.
And until next time, see you later.